this is Phil, and I'm here to tell you all about the Capes and Lunatics Patreon. Get early access to all of our interviews, including the monthly Chichester chats with writer and comic book legend D.G. Chichester, new episodes of classic Capes and Lunatics shows, including The Quantum Zone, This, That, or the Third, and many, many more specials, all completely uncensored. Access starts for $3 a month, full video when you pledge $5 a month. Check out the link in our show notes or go to patreon.com/CapesandLunatics. Hope to see you there. We got the meat! Aren't you thinking, pervert? But welcome back. You know what time it is. She's a little bit salty.
He's a whole lot of petty, and together we're the Salty and Petty Podcast.
Duh.
Today, featuring a desperate ploy to get Arby's to sponsor us.
What is this show? Not a desperate ploy to get Arby's to sponsor us.
Touche, good sir. Touche.
That's all right. That's right, kid. Because this time, well, you're going to get dinner and a movie because we are going to do two reviews in one. Yes, we're going to review the 1991 classic, The Rocketeer, and the new Arby.
Classic is a stretch, but.
How dare you? And the new Arby's burger. Don't we want to sound positive for our hopefully corporate sponsor?
Have you seen Arby's social media?
I don't know. I saw how I got treated going through the drive-thru today. That's all. So,
oh my God, me too. We can talk about it.
Really? Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. All right. So, how do we want? How do we want to do this?
Let's just okay. So we're gonna review The Rocketeer. We'll just talk about The Rocketeer really quick, and then we'll probably spend the rest of the time talking about food because this turned into a food show, guys. Sorry.
A gourmand.
Ooh, fancy.
I know, big word.
So I just want to talk about The Rocketeer. I remember this movie. I've seen it. This is only literally my third time in life seeing it.
Really?
I remember as a kid loving it, and then for some reason it didn't come out on VHS and never came to DVD. Whenever I thought about it, I'm like, what really? And then you could never really find it streaming either.
Yeah, now it's on Disney
so
Plus.
It's every time now it is. But before Disney Plus, it's you'd think about it, I'm like, can't find it. Oh well.
Yeah, because I remember
it was in the vault, right?
Maybe, yeah, because I remember seeing it in the theater when it first came out, and then it's I remember wanting to either get it on VHS or DVD or Blu-ray, and I couldn't find it. I was like, I want to watch it again.
Yeah.
So.
But the thing that is interesting is that I guess it's I don't know what it is about The Rocketeer. It's cool in theory, but every single time I watch it, I'm always just no real star power. Sorry, Timothy Dalton.
Oh my. No Jennifer Connelly?
This baby Jennifer Connelly.
I know.
And this is Alan Arkin before he's hit his peak. So it's all I know these people, but this is not what they are known for. Maybe Paul Sorvino. Maybe people know this movie for Paul Sorvino, and I think that's about it. It's a really cool technical film, but it just you never really hear anybody say for the most part, except for maybe that guy we saw at HersheyCon. The Rocketeer is my favorite movie. So yeah, I guess we didn't talk about it on the Patreon, but we did see a guy, pretty cool cosplay, and the guy was dressed up as the Rocketeer.
Yes.
Dedication.
Yes.
And his son was Waluigi, I think. So I was just it's just really cool to see when parents dress up and their kids dress up and they're just having a good time. That's what cons are all about, in my personal opinion.
Exactly.
But yeah, so I just literally in life, when you brought it up, I hadn't thought about the movie in 20 years, bro.
Oh, wow.
Just really, it's just not one of those movies that just really come to mind.
Yeah.
So were you just looking for movies that were celebrating anniversaries, or did this movie have special significance to you? Or?
I mean, I've just always enjoyed it. Like we said, there was such a long time I couldn't watch it. I don't know. It's just a favorite of mine for some reason. Again,
I love the vibes, but every time I think about it, it's the Nazis. It's probably it's too close to home now.
Oh, maybe, yeah. And again, it's Joe Johnson. Is that his name? Joe Johnson, the one who did the first Captain America movie. So I don't know if he's been typecast now as the guy who does the World War II period superhero stuff.
Yeah, that is Joe Johnson. Yeah, you're right.
But no, I mean, just kind of frame it in the, it's okay, 1991, it's an early 90s superhero movie. In that reference, it's pretty decent for.
Well, the thing against it is the budget was they estimated between 35 to 40 million, and the box office was only about 47 million.
Oh.
So when people think about it, they think, yeah, it's a total bomb. But you have to. I never remember that this is a Disney movie. Technically, it's a Touchstone picture movie, which Touchstone back in the day was like part of the Walt Disney. It's like that, and like what was it? Miramax was like the more adult parts of and Buena Vista was like the TV arm before they bought ABC and all that stuff. So like this is like really back of the day for me. Like looking at the logos and like the music, it is definitely very dated. You can definitely pin it down to a very specific time, but that doesn't mean that it's bad either. And again,
it's 1991. It's like, again, superhero movies aren't what they are now, kids. It's like, and again, what were the well-known ones at the time? Superman, Batman.
Apparently they have a TV show on Disney Junior where Billy Campbell reprises his role. It came out like back in 2019.
I've seen like a few minutes of one episode a few years ago. Yeah, I think it's like some young girl gets the rocket pack or something. Yeah.
Now I'm gonna tell you, for this movie to have been a flop, it is so many. Listen, Toy Biz. Like shout out to Toy Biz because that's where all the good X-Men toys from the 90s came from. If you know, you know. Toy Biz had an amazing Rocketeer toy line for this.
Did they? I know.
The movie flopped so hard that they went on clearance so fast. It's kind of like the Eternals.
I was going to say, I don't know if I ever saw them.
Disappeared. And so when you're looking on eBay, and I think like, you know, and you could probably find a dead stock store that has tons of this because like it just came and went in a blink of an eye. And you never really would have thought, oh, the Rocketeer, yeah, it's Toy Biz, tons of like really, what action figures are we doing? Really, truly, besides the jetpack, you know, like what's the play set? You know, this movie. The more I think about the movie's content, I'm just like, oh, they just had us playing with anything. They also had a Cliff doll by like the Kenner ones. Yeah, it was kind of crazy. I don't think the prototype ever got off the ground. And then like you know Disney, they pull their licenses.
Yeah.
You can only have the toy rights. Like it was just like it's a whole mess. Disney's always arguing with somebody about something. Rule number one. But yeah, it's a period piece. 1938's Los Angeles, and I'm just like, not the best place to be. I mean, not the worst place to be. There's a lot of murder going on in historical terms.
Yeah.
In LA in the late 30s, early 40s. If you know, you know. Lots of famous cold cases around this time. So. Also, like, kind of like as a person that like knows that, it's just kind of like interesting. Just imagine what's going on in the background right now.
Well, and again, I mean, we do get a little glimpse into Hollywood, and I mean, there was stuff going on.
Howard Hughes, baby.
Oh yeah, and Howard Hughes, yeah.
So, I guess we could just talk about the plot. Like, if you've never seen this movie, the plot might sound a little insane. So, as I mentioned, it's like 1938 Los Angeles. There's these gangsters from Eddie Valentine's gang, and they steal this prototype rocket pack, literally from Howard Hughes. And I feel like this is an actual real thing, maybe that nobody talks about, probably because Howard Hughes was crazy. If you don't know anything about Howard Hughes, he was crazy, just like absolutely insane. So I feel like he was like the failed Da Vinci of our time. Like he never actually really got anything to go, but he was always up to crazy things. So I feel like maybe this was like a secret like in joke that actually probably happened. Something crazy like this actually probably did happen. But then they're like they escape and we get pursued by the police, and then they hide out. They hide the rocket in the biplane's cockpit at the airfield, and then I guess the stunt pilot Cliff, our hero, gets destroyed, and it ends up into his air racing career. And I'm like, was that a thing? Is this made up for this movie? I don't know. Because, like I said, the 1938, like the 30s were crazy. Like the 20s and 30s, people were doing any damn thing. So I don't even know if that's a real thing. But it's interesting to think about.
I know.
Think about like Hell's Angels and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, and like 1938, he's like, I'll give you like $10 for you guys get $5 per show. It's like, holy crap.
I think air races actually probably just came back in fashion because I heard that Roswell was hosting one next year. So I think maybe it kind of fell out of fashion, but like I said, in the 1930s, anything is possible. They were doing any damn thing for
entertainment,
for literally.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was kind of sad. You feel kind of sad for him. And then you also get introduced to the film star Neville Sinclair, who hired the gang to steal the rocket. And it's like, it's just a mess. Like, Valentine's gang is an absolute mess. Like, how did they even pull off the heist? Because they were idiots.
They must have, maybe they had somebody inside. I don't know. Because we don't see them until they're getting chased by the...
bungling and surprising they actually got away with it?
Somehow, yeah, they get it. Because the first time we see them, they're being chased by the FBI, yeah.
Oh, yeah, 1930s FBI. They're getting away with it.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. Oh, but I think the mechanic Petey is probably my favorite character.
Okay, Alan Arkin. Yeah.
Yeah. Like I said, Cliff's got a girlfriend, Jenny. She's an aspiring actress because, of course, she is. I mean, why are we in LA in 1930s if everybody's not aspiring to be an actress or actor, right?
A young Jennifer Connelly.
So, baby Jennifer Connelly. Go watch her. Oh, I don't even... Actually, is she even on this last season of frickin' Snowpiercer? Well, I liked her in season 1 and 2 of Snow. Go watch that. That's a good show. It's on AMC Plus, so if you have Interview with the Vampire or the Mayfair Witches or whatever you got AMC Plus, go watch it. They just got the rights to it. It's pretty cool.
Played Betty Banner in that Ang Lee Hulk.
Shh, we don't talk about it. Charlie's not here. We don't have to talk about it.
What?
Actually, it's my favorite Hulk movie. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, the Ang Lee one?
Yeah, it's so sad.
Oh, yeah.
The music is so sad. Terrible actor to play, but like, I like everything else around it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so it's like the beginning of this movie is just absolute bonkers. I think they throw a little too much exposition, like as an older, like you can, now that I think about it, this definitely probably was like for like tweens. I don't know if tweens was a thing in the 90s, but like, you know, like that 9 to like 15-year-old, because like, a lot of fast pace. It's high color, and you know the plot's not too involved. It's just silly stuff happening every 5 minutes. You know.
Again, it's 91. They're not. I mean, unless you're Batman, you're not getting like a super serious superhero movie.
Yeah, it needed to be, but again, I think that they had an audience in mind.
Mm-hmm.
Might have been a little muddled, which is probably why it didn't connect and make the money that they thought it was going to make. Because like $40 million on an unknown property, pretty much in 91 for Disney, is kind of wild.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What else happens? I'm trying to think. It's so much that happened.
Yeah. Well, again, it's Valentine's hoods make the switch. So the feds think they get the destroyed rocket pack, but it's actually a vacuum cleaner.
It's a Dyson prototype confirmed. Dyson, please sponsor us.
So yeah, Cliff and Peavy find it, and they're like, "Oh, what is this?"
Yeah. Oh, and then the first mission out, they use it to rescue Malcolm, the old guy. I was like, oh.
Yeah, did you recognize?
Yeah.
Do you recognize the actor?
Who was it?
Didn't he play Pa Kent on Lois and Clark?
Was that him?
I believe so. Yeah.
That's funny.
I'm surprised.
That's his soul, then.
Yeah. But yeah, I love that scene. Yeah, because he tried to cover for Cliff during that air show, and they're like, he hasn't been up since like World War I in a plane.
Yeah. I don't know. Like I said, it's a lot of, don't get me wrong, it's like a lot of good actors, but I feel like it's just like it's a quintessential B movie. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. And again, just like you were saying, the target audience they're shooting for and stuff, they didn't, they weren't going to make it too long and too complex, so it's. But like you said, Jenny's trying to become an actress, and
not with that. I wouldn't want to be in Sinclair's film.
Neville
You
Sinclair.
just know that's a casting couch in his trailer. You just know it.
Well, yeah. From the sounds of it, a lot of those women were going to be lining up for it.
Well, at his home too, because he tries to like seduce Jenny there.
I mean, I don't want to say he was problematic, but he had that chloroform pretty handy.
I mean, well, to be fair, this is a time where, like, isn't this like where everybody romanticizes, like, you know, the euphemism is like Spanish fly and slipping the girl up Mickey? Isn't this time frame, if I'm not mistaken? So, a little rough. Oh. But yeah, it's just so funny. It's like, oh, you're a spy for the Nazis. Okay. This is where the movie takes a turn. And she gets recaptured, and they're like, you gotta give us the rocket, Cliff. And he's like, all right. I guess I'll bring it to Griffith Observatory. Yeah,
well, first, the feds and Howard Hughes are just like, hey, you got to give us back. He's like, not yet. I got to rescue Jenny. And so, yeah, he does get the Griffith. And, of course, we get that classic scene where we've seen...
This is the trailer.
Replayed over and over in our pop culture where, Valentine's working for Neville Sinclair, but then he finds out he's a Nazi, and he turns on him. He's like, yeah, I mean, I'll make an honest buck, but I ain't no Nazi.
If only people had that integrity these days.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's rough. It's rough out here.
So then the Nazis come in, and so then the gangsters and the FBI are working together.
The flying commando those film strips, though, I just laugh every time. I'm like, man, that's the only cool thing about, like, back in the day. Like, I would love to just be at the movies and see, like, one of those old-timey, like, cartoons or, like, the news strips. Like, you know, like, that's the only cool thing about, like, old cinema. Like, I love that part of it. And it's just that's so super nostalgic. And that was a really nice scene.
Oh, yeah.
The flying command.
But yeah, I do remember that scene at Griffith being in the train. What?
You're gonna invade the United States on those little flimsy jetpacks? Really? That's a terrible.
Well, I'm sure they're not gonna fly over the ocean and they're gonna come out of those zeppelins. You know.
We'll just blow them up like the bird. What the hell? We're not worried about no damn zeppelin.
I know.
So unserious, bro. When you really think about it, we were really like outside of the actual, like, you know, World War II and World War I, like where people were doing atrocities, like, it was so unserious. Like, have you seen those weapons? You're just like, babes, we got an AR-15s now. Like, be so serious. We have drones now. Be so serious. Like, we don't even go outside. We're playing video games, you know?
Did you see that thing? I guess, I don't know, was it in Japan or something? They're working on a flying car. Basically, all it is a giant drone with like one or two seats in the middle there. That's all it is. Basically.
I'll take a commuter plane any day. If you know, you know. I'm not. Yeah, everybody's like, I know my car, and then the freaking flying cars falling out of the sky. We're never getting flying cars, guys. If we can't even get actual hoverboards, we're not getting flying cars.
You people can't drive regular.
I promised a flying car by 2000. Okay, I never got it.
You people can't drive regular cars. You want flying cars?
I mean, they say flying is safer, but only because everybody's not in the air.
Exactly. Get more people in the air. This is not going to be.
Well, I mean, I guess it'd probably be at a lower level than commercial.
Yeah, but then somebody's going to slam into somebody else, and they're going to fall in your house.
Either I live and get the insurance money, or I die. I don't really see a problem with it.
You either die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become Lilith Hellfire.
Yeah. Some days I really want off this mortal coil. Other days, not so bad. Especially when I have an Arby sandwich waiting for me.
Hey, I have you under contract. You're not allowed to die.
Yeah, no, I told you I got to make it to 4/20/2069. That is the day where I have to reevaluate things. Until then, I have to make it to that date.
These team members, kids, they don't got to worry about the devil. They sold their soul to me.
He is wearing red. Now are your shoes red, though? That's the question.
Nope. Who said I'm wearing anything other than a shirt?
I mean, hey, tyranny of pants. Fight it, brother. There's also, like, but this was a real thing. There were, like, Nazi spies. There were Nazi spies everywhere, but, like, Hollywood makes sense because, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Hollywood and the Hollywood military are really cozy. Yes, your Avengers movies are military propaganda. Sorry to be the one to tell you. No, literally true. Sponsored by the military. So, it pretty makes sense. Again, one of those maybe meta things. I don't know.
Yeah, and again, so many World War II stories had to revolve around the war and stuff, so.
Yeah. Well, I mean, what else are you going to talk about?
I know, exactly. I mean, back in the day, that's all that was going on. It was the war.
Yeah, I mean, you know, that's how we kept our economy going, you know, the good old military-industrial complex we got going.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Watching this with a fully developed prefrontal cortex.
You know what? I don't know. Maybe it's just because I love this movie. I could excuse like a couple of scenes. I could see the green screen and stuff. I'm like, like when he's flying it up in the air.
We shouldn't be watching something made in 1991 in 4K. Looking at you, Star Trek Next Generation.
That's true. And again, I can excuse all of that. But the one thing that always like took me out of it, like even when I first saw it, and even now, is the big henchman dude. And you can tell he's wearing a rubber mask because the voice doesn't match when the lips move. He's like, I made a rocket.
Hey, I grew up on Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Secret of the Ooze. I have no room to talk, and I loved every minute of it.
And it traumatized her into adulthood, kids.
I don't do Twinkies or toaster strudels, so. I'm just saying, if I could put up with that, I could put up with just about anything.
I know, but it's just, I'm like, just trying to make the lipstick up a little better with the voice, you know.
Even back then, Disney just couldn't get it together with the CGI.
But I think this movie was this maybe not was this the first time Timothy Dalton actually played a villain? Because I mean, he would play like James Bond and stuff.
He ate it the fuck up.
I
love me some Timothy Dalton. If you don't know,
with the
one of the best. Well, I think he's one of the most underrated James Bonds. I think he gets overshadowed by a lot of people. But License to Kill, top 5 Bond movies. I'm just saying.
Oh my God! Yeah, look at it. Look at his picture down there in the middle there. I mean, that mustache. I mean, he could have been '80s, early '90s Tony Stark. I mean, look at it.
I mean, literally. And then shout out to my baby Terry O'Quinn. Like, this is one little man that I will simp for.
Playing Howard Hughes. Playing Howard Hughes.
Yes. As a Lost fan and Stepfather, yeah. Like, yes, I'm a huge fan. And I was like, oh, I like that. That was a good choice. We had a lot of people in this. Clint Howard, of course, was in here for some random reason. I was like, your brother's not directing. What are you doing? Oh! Like, I think this is the first time, one of the first movies I've seen where his brother wasn't, like, directing.
Well, I mean, he's done stuff. He's done stuff. I mean, as a kid,
No, I'm just teasing. It's the meme.
Yeah. I know.
We love Clint Howard here. We love Nepo babies. I told you that. But why does the younger brother look older? Not older.
I mean, it depends on the time period, too. I mean, they both went bald, so it's like, yeah.
True. But I think you can still get a glimpse of the red hair, so that's why Ron Howard gets a pass. Just saying, if you know me, you know me.
And then of course, you know, once Bryce Dallas Howard becomes famous, I mean, as good looking as she is.
Well, he can't even tell his daughter apart from the other lady, Jessica Chastain. Like, literally, they showed him a picture he didn't know.
Really?
I'm like, all you gotta do is tell her to turn around. Then you know. Jessica Chastain's got a dump trunk. I'm just saying.
I thought Bryce Dallas did too.
Not as big as Jessica's. Only thing you need to watch Jurassic Park for. The newer ones, anyway.
I thought that was Bryce Dallas Howard.
That's what I'm saying. That's the only thing. Sorry, Chris Pratt.
Oh,
not really. Burn.
Oh yeah. I was gonna say, wasn't he? Isn't he the new? Was that Garfield? I was like, did that new Garfield come out?
Did it?
I saw commercials and previews, and now I was like, did it come out? And I'm like, I heard nothing. I pretty much heard nothing about it. Besides,
yeah, it came out in May.
May. I remember.
Snoop Dogg's in it though, so when it comes on, and Ving Rhames and Angus Cloud is actually in it too. So I kind of want to get it when it gets on DVD.
But
everybody else is great except for Chris Pratt. Like, Chris Pratt,
I would not have known that movie was coming out unless there was like a trailer in front of some movie we saw. That was it.
It should actually be on Blu-ray by now. Like I said, it came out in May. It's July. I don't think it did a good box office. That's
what I'm saying. They said nothing about it, so I guarantee you it didn't do a good box office.
Sony, stop ruining Garfield. Sony's trying to grab onto anything they can.
Well, it's like, how many times are you going to remake the same thing? You know, it's like...
It made $245 million. How much was it?
It made what?
Now I got $245 million. Who did this? The budget was $60 million?
And they made $245? Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm shook. It's getting a sequel. Damn it, we just want Chris Pratt to go away. Unlike Deadpool, that is not my favorite Chris.
Well, maybe they'll save money and recast next one.
I don't know. I thought we agreed we weren't giving Chris.
He's bored. He doesn't have Star-Lord anymore. He's bored.
I guess. Oh, one of my favorite choices though was actresses in this is Margot Martindale as Millie.
Yes.
So cute.
Yes.
I love Margot Martindale. She kills it every time. She is very much a character actress, and so I like that a lot. No, I think there's a lot of great actors and actresses in it, but like when you think about it, like this is not the movie that you think of them for.
Yeah. Yeah, and like you said, this was everyone in like a really early on, yeah.
Yeah. But it's solid, and it's like, I think I remember hearing like Once Upon a Time. Is it like based on like some weird comic book? Or, like,
it is based on a comic. It's like, what is it, who was that, Dave Stevens or something? Yeah.
Yeah. I never even like bothered to. I wonder what the actual thing is like.
Yeah, I want to read it. I think they did. I was looking on eBay and stuff, or not eBay, Amazon stuff. I believe it is collected, so that's I kind of want to check it out.
Yeah, maybe we should check it out for a special.
Yes.
Oh, you know what? It says IDW has the current rights to.
Oh yeah, because I was going to say I thought not too long ago they were. I don't know if it was like a mini.
I don't know if I imagined it. I didn't want to say it or not. But I thought I saw something.
Yeah, they did a mini series. I don't know. I don't think it was it's not the original guy. I don't think, but yeah, I thought they did some kind of mini series.
Yeah, I would be interested in checking it out.
But there's the movie poster, kids.
Oh, that's the best thing about the movie. I remember that being in the movie theaters. Those movie posters were so good. Like that's not even the best.
But especially
they had a lot of good movie posters.
Yeah. Oh yeah, but especially for that era. Yeah, that's some.
Like, see, it's easy to see. like this is another thing. I feel like it's kind of like almost nostalgia bait of its time.
Because
we're doing like the war and it's Hollywood, the throwback. Like that's just the thing. Like, but they marketed it to kids instead of actually going the nostalgia bait route. So I don't know. Maybe we get a remake.
And unlike these days, I mean, back then it was easy. It's like, oh, hey, who's the bad guys? Nazis. Well, yeah, Nazis are bad guys.
Yeah.
I mean, Indiana Jones had a whole few movies out of that.
A few. How generously.
Three and some footnotes.
the one we don't talk about. Just put it in the refrigerator.
No, I was thinking Harrison Ford. He's playing Thunderbolt Ross, but I was like, and I guess he's running for president.
Melissa Flockhart needs her freaking Birkin bag.
Well, I'm like, that's perfect casting. He's like Joe Biden. It's like, come on. I'm just saying, Harrison Ford is, isn't he like 80?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But like, also, you got to think about every other time that he's played a president, he was a lot younger. A lot more suitable.
Oh, true. So
he's just been evolving with the role.
Even though he's a new actor to the role of Thunderbolt Ross, at least Charlie's not here to see that. Yes, they took Thunderbolt's mustache. Yeah,
that's all. I was just like, who is that movie? Who is that for? Who is that cast for? I have no idea.
What?
Like when I think Thunderbolts, that's not who I think of when I say Thunderbolts.
Well, yeah. Well, that's the cat. Well, that's the
Captain. I don't even like Thunderbolts.
Well, that's the Captain America movie, and I guess they said it's gonna tie. There's gonna be something leading into Thunderbolts for that. So I don't know. I know, that's what I'm saying. There's no Zemo. I mean, we need some powerhouses on that team.
Maybe, and this is the thing, maybe because the source material was not really known, that kind of hindered it too. I feel like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I don't think they made it a big deal. Like, if it was made today, they'd be like, oh, based on I think they won an award, if I'm not mistaken, the Rocketeer comic book or something like that.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Based on award-winning comic book, you know what I mean?
Oh, like, yeah.
I think they wanted to shy away from that.
Well, yeah, especially 1991. They're just like, oh, who cares if it was from a comic, yeah.
Yeah, so, like, if you don't really, like, because this could have been anything, it could have been a cheap knockoff instead of actually having, like, the writers, like, full grace and permission. Like, they just didn't think about that. Like, a fan base can really make or break a movie, make it into a cult classic or not.
And again, it was 91. It was harder to find, like, stuff, like back issues and stuff.
Yeah. So I'm just saying, like, I feel like maybe this could be remade. No.
Oh, yeah, I'm surprised they haven't.
He's in the Mandalorian kind of set. I think it would be amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Like, where it's like a full green screen environment where you can do whatever.
Yeah, because Mandalorian...
I like the Mandalorian. Like, I think that's one of the best uses of green screen technology.
Yeah, because we kind of have...
get James Cameron.
We kind of have the jetpack flying thing down there already, so yeah, use that.
Yeah. Really like to see this property get another chance. It's very few times you'll hear me say that.
Yes. So
I think it was ahead of its time, unfortunately.
So who would you cast as Cliff?
Ooh, I don't know any like new actors these days. I'm not gonna lie to you. Nicholas Hoult. I know him. Nicholas Hoult. Okay. That's the only one I know. Hold on, wait. Let me think.
And of course, you know who has to play Jenny, right?
Who?
Come on.
Oh, Sydney Sweeney.
There you go.
You almost got me. Well, you know what? Actually, who I could see is Kiernan Shipka from Chilling Adventures of Sabrina.
Okay.
We could do Cameron Boyce. I don't know.
I'm not familiar.
There's a lot of people we could get, but like, I didn't actually like how old, like, because like everybody has to be 25 for some reason these days. So it's just like those actors are just kind of they all look alike. It's all the Margot Robbie effect. So I can't tell any of them apart.
Although if Disney remade it, they'd probably try to make it like Tom.
It'd be Zendaya and Tom Holland.
I was gonna say they try to at least make it Tom Holland. Yeah.
Yeah. No tea, no shade. I love my short king, but he kind of ruined Uncharted. I'm like, I don't see it for you, buddy. Like, you're a bartender, and I don't even believe you've ever had a drink in your life. Like, please.
Well, that's why I love him, because he looks so young.
Yeah, but that doesn't work for every role.
I know, no. But I mean, if they want a high school Spider-Man, it works. But yeah, no.
I don't know. Yeah, I guess we could get Billy Campbell to be the bad guy, maybe.
Have him play Neville Sinclair. Oh, nice.
Yeah, definitely. We could just get Leonardo DiCaprio to play Howard Hughes. He's done it before.
Oh, true. Oh my God! Just switch people's roles. Now Timothy Dalton can play Peavy.
You know what? I love it. Yes. I love it.
Yes. Oh my God, Jennifer Connelly plays Millie.
Oh, yes! No, yes! That's mean.
Yes!
Give it that Warner Brothers. Hey, man,
yes!
You played this person in Superman. Now you get to be the mom, the dad, the crazy cousin.
Yes.
Yeah, I love it. Actually, that could work. Everybody wants a piece of Disney money. You know?
Heck yeah.
You know what? Now that I'm looking at it, maybe it's Tom Holland, but maybe we put some lifts in his shoes.
Oh, damn.
Maybe we can make it work. Have you seen Tom Holland with a mustache, though? I'm just saying, like...
I don't know if I have. But I mean, this will be a great thing for somebody, because it's like it's not a Marvel movie, so you don't have to worry about signing up for 20 different movie, a contract for
TV
20
shows.
movies. Yeah, no, they might ask you to try to do like a trilogy or something, but that's probably it.
To have it actually fleshed out and follow like the comic books, I think that would be pretty cool.
Yeah, that way you could take your time. You're like, okay, we're gonna guarantee you 3 movies.
Dear Disney, call us for your non-Marvel stuff.
Exactly.
Less pressure, Phil. I don't want all that. I don't want that MCU fan pressure, bro.
Well, let us prove ourselves on the non-Disney, on the non-MCU stuff. Yeah,
I want nothing to do with it. I'll take all the non-Marvel stuff, please. Those fans are too crazy for me, bro. They're ripping. Like, I thought I was upset about Robert Downey Jr. Dr. Doom.
Oh, I know. People are still losing their minds.
New one.
People are still losing their minds over that. I know. There's people.
Like I get it. Like, I get why, but like.
There's people on social media, they're like, showed that last scene from Endgame, and they're like, this scene means nothing to me now. I'm like, he's.
Like, why? It's a different.
It's a different character.
Have a comic book reason for it, too. So it's like, this is how you tell the filthy casuals and the noobs from the real ones. You know what I mean? Like, I just, like, I'd rather him actually literally be back as Tony Stark.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Where he smacks Doctor Strange around saying, you liar! You liar!
Oh, but I was thinking, I mean, I wonder, because remember, weren't you saying there's something up with that? They're kind of playing a game where you don't think that's the whole story, him playing Doom? What if they are bringing Tony Stark back to life and Doom just like switches bodies with him or something?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I think they're going to try to incorporate the comic book a little bit into it.
So maybe Tony,
I'm okay with that.
Maybe Tony does come back, but yeah, for a while we're going to have to deal with Doom in his body.
Our Council of Science Bros. You know what I mean? I need like Banner, Stark, and Reed.
Reed's coming, yeah.
Council.
Yes.
Like it would be like so sad for me if that like was like Fantastic Four is finally getting made and like we don't get like our science perspective.
Science Bros. I mean, eventually, we can throw a Hank McCoy in there, something.
Exactly. And that could just be like an end scene somewhere, mid-credit scene somewhere.
Exactly.
Just anyway, back to this movie. Like, I do give it a solid B+. Like I said, it's very much, it's not camp per se, but it's not like necessarily like a mainstream. I don't think this was meant to be like a blockbuster mainstream movie as much as like I listened to like some of the trailers, the marketing around it. I feel like they thought it was a cool idea. They wanted to put it out there, but they didn't have as much faith in it. I think if it would have had a better marketing push and a better understanding of who they were actually marketing this to, it could have done way better.
I remember this time probably more than you do because I am older. Shut up. This 91. This is between Batman and Batman Returns.
Once got like Reservoir Dogs.
I know, but I'm just saying the success of like Batman. They're looking for any superhero thing they can do. They're just like, superheroes that aren't Superman can sell. And
like I said, this is the year that Secret of the Ooze came out. So.
And again, they're looking for stuff. They're like, okay, well, do we want to pay however much for Spider-Man or any Marvel character? Oh, here's a Rocketeer who a lot of people haven't heard about. We could probably get this for a song.
I don't know if they were. It feels like they didn't even care that it was a comic book. Because like I'm looking at all the other movies, like this movie really stood out in the 1991 lineup too. You had like Thelma and Louise.
Oh yeah, again,
Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey.
You're not doing a ton of superhero stuff at this point, no.
It's just nothing like it either, and they just kind of didn't capitalize on it.
I know. I was
a lot of famous indie movies kind of came out. Well, quote unquote indie movies came out around this time too. So
especially the 90s, it's like I'm surprised they didn't try for a sequel or something.
Yeah, I mean, I think it literally opened around the same time as that Cool as Ice, Vanilla Ice movie too. So it's like. But then again, you have Reservoir Dogs on the other end of that too. And then you Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead. So it's like a grab bag of things going on here.
Oh, yeah.
It really stands out, but they kind of just blew it, I think.
Again, you people who complain about superhero movies now, God, the 90s, especially the early 90s, that was the Wild West of the movies. You could get, you don't know what you were going to get from week to week at a movie theater.
Yeah. Also, it was Terminator 2 came out around that time, too, so it's like, it's really weird.
Yeah, was that like 91, 92? Yeah.
Highlander 2, I think, was out, too, so it's a landscape of really weird, quirky movies that are doing okay for themselves. This movie could have really done a little bit better, and I think it could have got a sequel had it done better.
Yeah.
I think they planned on it.
So,
I think I read that somewhere.
So do you think should they completely remake this, or maybe do like like the trend now, the 30-some-year sequel?
No. Remake it completely. Like I said, we can bring in if anybody wants to come back, they get to be the older counterpart.
Yeah. But
I think that will work really well.
But no scene.
I don't want a sequel. I don't want a 30-year
No scene of him handing it off to somebody else, or.
I don't think that would really help, because I feel like the people I think that would piss off the people that like, because that happens with me with a lot of like sequel movies, like Scream. Like
Scream
movies.
Yeah.
And I'm like, y'all still need to call Neve Campbell back because.
Yeah.
Because you were trying something and it didn't work, and now you're crying.
And again, this thing was
give Neve Campbell her money.
And again, this thing wasn't a franchise either; it was one movie. So yeah,
exactly.
I guess remake it.
Like I said, now we have even more. I think we had 1 or 2, maybe even 3 more comic book runs too after the movie has come out. So like I said, we do have enough for like a trilogy if they really wanted to like set out and create the world. And hell, wouldn't it be an amazing ride at Disney World or Disneyland?
Hell yeah!
I'm just saying. Think synergy. Like, if we're going to talk corporate synergy, I can think of a million different foods that would go incorporate well into the Disney park for the Rocketeer theme. I'm just saying, we can do this.
Oh yeah,
it's a great idea. It really is. It had a lot of great promise.
Hell, in the middle of Disney World, you could recreate the South Seas Club or whatever.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that would be. But yeah. So what we really came for, so yeah, like I said, it's the Solid B Plus. If you've never seen it, it's on Disney Plus now. But I encourage you guys to go try to find a DVD or a Blu-ray, because you need to own your media. Because did you hear about what happened to Redbox? So anybody who's ever rented or like bought anything digitally from Redbox, the app doesn't exist, and neither does your shit.
Really?
It's gone. They went bankrupt. They wiped the app. You own. It's the same thing. We've known this for a while that this could happen and stuff. So I'm just like, I've really been back on my like CDs and vinyl and like VHS specifically.
Oh, yeah.
I love to go to the thrift store and pick up VHS.
The minute Deadpool and Wolverine comes out on Blu-ray, I'm getting it on Blu-ray.
Yeah. So I just a friendly reminder. It's better to own your media. It's like, oh, but it's $20. But you would literally buy it digitally, so go out and buy it physically. You know what I mean?
But you'll know for a fact you will own it till the day you die.
They can't come erase it out of your house. I mean, not right now anyway. We have to see how these next few elections shake out, because corporations do have more rights than people know. So, on to the Arby's portion. Our desperate plea to get Arby's to sponsor us. I do want to shout out Arby's in case you don't know. It is also their birthday this year, much like Burger King. This is why I've been nice to Burger King this year. I think I've mentioned this previously. It is their birth year, so I've been nice to Burger King. I haven't been talking smack about Burger King. But it's also Arby's birthday. I didn't even know it was Arby's birthday until I pulled up and they had like the birthday menu. The birthday meal. So I did actually get the birthday meal because I love the potato cakes and the Jamocha shake. And it's a beef and cheddar. And then I just added the beef, the beefy cheesy bacon burger to it. So I got the full, I didn't get the deluxe. I got the one with the bacon and the cheese. So yeah. And it was like, between me and the kids, it was like $70, but whatever.
You know what? I went, because I left work early today. I got lunch for me and Danielle. I got this burger. Okay. So I got 2 beef and cheddar meals, again, with the fries and the drink, and this burger, $30. Yep. Well,
my kids, they like the deli sandwiches, like the turkey
and
the gyros too.
Yeah.
So it's like a whole, we're there. Why not? It's a splurge, but God, this is why I'm glad these kids aren't permanent. I couldn't imagine.
But I mean, you really can't blame Arby's.
Movies was a cool $100 for the 4.
Oh yeah. So, all fast food, it's so expensive now. It's like,
I was like, we could have went to Chili's or Outback.
Exactly. You could go to a sit down and pretty much pay almost the same price, and it's like.
And let me tell you, the people that were working, usually I know they don't get paid enough, but the people, I went through the drive-thru and I literally ended up having to go in because the fries were gross. I had to get fresh fries. the drinks were filled to the top with ice, and so I had to go in when I was getting the fries, get fresh drinks, and they were out of their minds.
Wow. I mean, I don't know mine if they were training somebody, because it seemed like they were going nuts, but
we waited 12 minutes in the drive-thru, bro.
Really? There was only 2 cars in front of me, and they acted like it was insane. Because, like I said, there was a young.
Arby's. There's never anybody there.
I know. Well, there was a young girl and an older woman. I don't know if the older woman was training or what, but I pull up to the drive-thru. The young girl comes on the thing, and goes, "What do you want?" I'm like, "Oh, okay, this is gonna be good." Yeah. So I ordered 2 beef and cheddar meals. I got the burger. Then I pulled up, and then as the older woman's trying to take whoever's order behind me, because they were asking for, I don't know, grilled chicken that they don't have. And then she's like holding my change in her hand, so I'm holding my hand out, and then the young girl comes up and goes, "Can I help?" She goes, "Do you need something? I can help you." I'm like, "Well, yeah, my money and my food." But then so I get my food. I come home. I ordered 2 beef and cheddars. I got 2 regular roast beefs. I didn't get beef and cheddar. Because
the way I would have drove back up there so fast, brother.
Well, that's what Danielle said. She goes, "You should call and complain." I'm like, I might.
I'm calling and complaining tomorrow. Yeah. Please believe. I don't like to be like that, but they got to know that they got 3 people that cannot. They need. Did
you get the receipt too with the thing for the survey? Yeah. That's going down too.
Of course. Like, I'm usually not that person, but like they need to know. Like, because literally, usually Arby's, I'm like in and out.
Yeah,
and they're so good about it. I don't know what happened on this
again.
It cannot happen again.
Exactly, me too. I'm like, usually I'm in the.
Like, do you know how mad I would have been if I would have ordered this on DoorDash and it would have been like $300 on DoorDash and it came back bad like this? Oh no.
Yeah. Yeah, no. I usually have no problem at that Arby's. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Arby's. I mean, literally, I have never ever had a problem with Arby's. Anytime that I'm like, if it's early enough in the night and I'm just like. If I'm waffling about where to eat, I'm gonna go to Arby's.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I don't think it's.
I usually never have a problem with them.
It's not the store in general. It's the certain workers.
Yeah. So it's actual burgers, not like roast beef or anything. Yeah, They also have they have a chicken sandwich, and sometimes they have a fish sandwich too. There, like they rotate it out seasonally. I really enjoy everything that's like not a roast beef when they bring it in. Like I don't know what it is. Like. I don't want it to be there all the time because I don't want it affecting my roast beef sandwiches, but this looks good. This looks like an Outback burger almost. Like
yeah.
It should for the price it is. So the meal was 12 something. Like if you were to get this with the meal, it's 12 something. Mm. But like by itself, I think it was $8.59 in my area.
Yeah, it was
the sandwich by itself.
Yeah, it might have been 7 something up here. Yeah, so it's yeah.
So let's see. Let's get into it.
So that's it.
So mine's got bacon, onion, cheese, tomato, lettuce, and I don't know what kind of sauce that is.
Yeah,
Do you know what kind of sauce they have on it?
I won't know until I take a bite.
Mine didn't have a pickle, but I don't like pickles.
Yeah, I don't know what's on there. Oh, that's 2 kinds of cheese, isn't it? I mean, it's hard to tell from this burger, but the picture, there's like,
I think it's Swiss and cheddar.
Oh, I love Swiss.
Okay. That sauce is really good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but. You gotta get the potato cakes, bro.
What?
This is the best thing they have. When they're in stock in season, get these potato cakes. I don't like their curly fries. I was so glad when they started, yeah, that's the weird thing about me. I like their jalapeno poppers. That's what I will always get. Their cherry turnovers and, their crinkle cut fries. Ever since they had crinkle cut fries, I'm like, yes!
Communist. You go to Arby's, gotta get their curly fries.
It's something about the seasoning that I've never really cared for.
I mean, sometimes they've been.
The kids love it. I get the big bag in the frozen aisle of Walmart all the time for them, but I don't. Yeah.
I mean, if they've been sitting there for a while, it's one thing, but if you get fresh curly fries,
to each their own. I was so glad when they got regular crinkle cut.
Crinkle cut good too. So yeah, this is only a limited time thing, right? This burger.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, I better go back then, because I would get this.
Yeah, I'm surprised. You just don't think burger and Arby's, you know. Which is the point, which is why they bring in like the different meats. Like their breaded chicken sandwich is really good.
Lilith, they got the meats.
Yes, it was crazy. It was like I think it was right before the pandemic. They literally had they had the chicken, the fish. They had like I want to say it was like a turkey or something. Like it was like a Thanksgiving thing. And they had like all these different kind of meats besides the roast beef, and everything was really good. But they can't. I don't think that they could keep up the supply. When it's limit time, usually employees are told, "Hey, man, make sure this is perfect." Because, like, I'm going to tell you, the beef and cheddar was a little sloppy. This one is spot on. Like, literally looks like the picture. Mine does. So, I'm surprised. I didn't think I would like the sauce. The sauce looks a little weird, but it's actually pretty good.
I mean, I don't think they've had it for years, but oh my god, I remember they used to do roast beef and Swiss. Oh my god, those were so good.
Yes! Don't they have the little sliders? I think they still have sliders. I don't know if it's in my area. They have the sliders, the beef and Swiss sliders. It's usually right under the jalapeno sliders.
But again, back in the 90s, man, they used to do like 5 for $5 roast beef and Swiss.
I'm so disappointed. I'm like, it's your birth year. And I mean, it's your 60th birthday, and you're not doing $5 beef and cheddars just for a day at least. Arby's, you would rack
on your actual birthday day. Yeah.
Yeah. I can't remember the last time they had a 5 for $5 deal. I'm pretty sure I was in college.
I was going to say, not anymore.
A long time ago, kids. Don't let the face fool you.
Right now.
Time ago.
Remember, kids, black don't crack. But yeah, I mean, you know, what now? I think it's 2 for $5, maybe, if you're lucky.
2 for $6.
Oh, crap.
Yeah. Inflation's a motherfucker.
Oh, no, this burger gets a thumbs up for me.
Oh, A+, absolutely. I want to thank the chef that came up with the sauce.
Texture, taste.
Like, it's like a literal, like, the burger soap. Like, usually most fast food burgers are well done, like they're gray in the middle.
Yeah.
I actually see a little bit of pink in mine.
Yeah, did I hear? I thought I saw somebody was saying, was it like they do a medium well or something? And Arby's, I would double think this limited time thing on this. I mean, this could be a big contender, you know, against McDonald's and Burger King and all.
Yeah, but I think the reason why they do limited time products is to drive in people, to get engagement up.
Yeah.
And, you know, and also somebody in the supply chain might have had a deal for it, but going forward they won't.
Oh, yeah,
for the beef patties.
Yeah.
That's usually how specials come about, where like somebody in the test kitchen really was.
Yeah, and they're probably not
making a burger.
They're probably not set up for burgers. Yeah, it's more like slicing that roast beef. Yeah.
Yeah, but no, I mean, yeah, definitely. I'm gonna tell you what, like, right now I think it's McDonald's, Wendy's, and Burger King. They have the $5 meals, but they're all junior burgers.
Yeah, they're all small. Yeah. You're basically getting a Happy Meal.
I'd rather just go ahead and spend the extra $2 and just get the sandwich by itself.
Yeah, or you're just Yeah, you're basically getting a Happy Meal.
Because it's bigger. It's definitely much bigger. Hey.
Yeah. I mean, this is probably like the size.
This will fill you up like a junior chicken sandwich at Burger King. They're literally like so small.
Yeah.
They're like the size of a damn soda cap.
Yeah, this might be a quarter pounder. McDonald's.
Oh, it's.
But there's more stuff on it. There's more stuff on it.
Yeah, like I think this would be equivalent without the sauce to maybe a what daily double or something like that.
Oh, at Wendy's, maybe.
No, what is it? It's called the Daily Deluxe or something at McDonald's, where they have like the lettuce and the tomato on it. I'm like, you're charging me extra for tomato.
Oh, is it like a double quarter deluxe or something?
Yeah, something weird like that.
Yeah, because I mean, if you get the regular one, not the deluxe one, you're not getting like lettuce and tomato and stuff. Yeah,
you're lucky to get the cheese. McDonald's, man, I'm telling you, some McDonald's are really good, and you can tell they're well trained, but 7 times out of 10, you are getting a raggedy McDonald's.
Like onions on only one side of the burger or something. Or... hey, and if any restaurant chain wants to prove us wrong, send us some samples. We'll test it out.
No, really. I want you to try the chicken sandwich next, though. I'm telling you.
Easiest way. Send us coupons.
So, everybody has an app. Arby's has a pretty cool app. They give you, I think, a lot better rewards than a lot of people.
Oh, okay.
Like, I don't know. Like, listen. As much as I love McDonald's fries, right? Because whatever they put it in, obviously, it's an addictive additive. I don't want free fries every time I open your fucking app.
How about a free burger every time?
Free burger. Free... apple pie, free McFlurry, like, why is it always fries? Because that's your cheapest thing. Like, I'm going to you, and I want something different, bro. Arby's is guaranteed something new every week for your rewards.
Oh, nice.
So.
I
signed up while I was there.
Oh, can I say on the other side of the spectrum today, because, again, kids, my son has to eat gluten-free, so I asked him what he wanted. He wanted Five Guys fries, so I stopped over at Five Guys first to get him fries. Mm-hmm. Again, there was no one in there, so they weren't as busy, though, but, like, there's 3 people in there. There was a nice older man that waited on me at the counter. Very nice guy. Really, I ordered, and then as he's ringing up, I was wearing a Wolverine shirt. I forgot I was even wearing it. He goes, oh, did you see the new movie? I was like, yeah. He's like, oh, my son said it's so good. He said he's going to go see it again. And, just really nice. And
you just reminded me, I need to go to Checkers. I gotta talk to my guy because I gotta see what he thought about Wolverine and Deadpool. Wolverine.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, really nice customer service at Five Guys. I mean, they should. They're more expensive, but I'm just. But yeah, no.
You'd be surprised.
I know. Oh no, I know.
The Jamocha shake is really good. Like, if you don't really like a chocolate, like a thick, heavy chocolate milkshake, this is perfect. It doesn't have like that heavy artificial chocolate milkshake.
Why don't you tell me to get it?
Yeah, get the when you go back. If you go back for lunch, get the birthday meal. It's literally the beef and cheddar, the potato cakes, and the Jamocha shake.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And it's only like it should only be like $10.
Okay. Right.
I like the orange cream. What is the orange creamsicle shake that they have? But I was in the mood for a chocolate shake, so I was like, okay, let's try it. And I've never had the Jamocha. I've only ever done the orange one. It's not bad at all. I like it a lot. And I think this is like actual whipped cream and not like the oil kind of thing.
Okay.
Whipped cream with dairy. So be aware. I think everything is made with real dairy. So
yeah, not
like half frozen yogurt and all that other stuff. So if you're lactose intolerant, you know the drill.
Yeah, I mean they usually have signs up these days. It's like if nuts are used, they're anything with lactose or yeah.
Let's hope. But yeah, I 10 out of 10 highly recommend.
Yes.
Everybody, I hate when people are like, who's keeping Arby's in business? Me, bitch. You missing out. Now, listen, I know we talk about this every time we talk about Arby's, but I just have to put this in the atmosphere. The Bronco Berry sauce, nobody wants. Nobody wants. We don't want it for the nuggets, which are really amazing too. And we damn sure don't want it for the jalapeno poppers. If I see one more Bronco Berry in my jalapeno popper order, I'm going to fight.
They're trying to get rid of it.
I'm down with Bronco Berry. It's a waste of resources, baby. We could be doing a whole new sauce.
See, any other sauce, they're told by the managers and stuff, don't put too many in there. But that Bronco sauce, they're probably like, yeah, just throw it in. Yeah, we need to get rid of it. Yeah.
No, literally, everybody else is stingy with sauce. Like Wendy's is so stingy with their sauce. It's like they gave you one sweet and sour for 6 nuggets, and I'm like, babes, I only made it to 4. Like, what are we doing here?
When I worked at McDonald's, and this was in the 90s, I mean, I remember they had a formula, like how many you were supposed to give for however big the nugget order was and stuff.
Yes.
And I forget how much.
Still do.
I forget how much sauces were back then. I mean, they might have been like a quarter a piece, and that was in the 90s.
They're still a quarter.
Okay.
Yeah. Some places you can get it for 15 cents. Sometimes if you just go up to the counter, they don't
for them to buy it. Yeah.
Yeah. Like they now listen, McDonald's, I literally, like, they might only give you 2 for a 10-piece nugget, but they actually know what they're talking about. Wendy's, y'all need to get it together.
All of them, especially if it's not like a corporate store, if it's just like a franchisee. Oh yeah, trust me, they're watching every nickel and dime.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, did you see the new Taco Bell street chalupa?
No.
Okay, I don't know if you eat Taco Bell. Like, not everybody eats Taco Bell, but it's like, it's in my top 5. I go there like literally once a week. I mean, especially since I banned McDonald's.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out to everybody who's boycotting McDonald's. Their global profits are down. You're doing the Lord's work. Just in case you didn't know, yeah, people are boycotting McDonald's. As you should.
Why did something up? I knew
it has something to do with Gaza, Palestine. Things like that.
Okay.
Same reason Starbucks got.
I thought they were losing profits too because they jacked their prices up.
Well, that too. Everybody's complaining about that too, which is why Wendy's, Burger King, McDonald's got together and like, hey guys, let's not make too good of a deal, but we're gonna give them a $5 meal. And I'm just like, bitch, a Big Mac meal used to be $5. I remember.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I remember. So. Arby's, I'm just saying, it's a little bit more expensive, but the portions are actually bigger. Like, this burger is huge.
Yeah, some of them, yeah, they think that all of a sudden they think they're sit-down restaurants. Are like, bitch, no, you're not.
And then they don't even want you to eat there. Like, they get an attitude with you. Like, have you seen how hostile McDonald's is lately when you go in to eat?
I haven't eaten in a McDonald's in a while. If I get in, I can take it to go.
Yeah, I think it was like a couple, like when I first got the kids, they kind of begged me to go to McDonald's, and then I took them, and then I asked them, hey, we're not going back anymore. But, like, oh, my God. They were just, everybody, like, because it was just us after a while, and they were just, can you leave? Like, they're just giving you that look.
Oh, damn.
I'm just like.
Was it late? Was it late? Was it late? Were they trying to clean up or something? Or?
No, it was literally like 9:30 in the morning on a Saturday. We were the only ones in there. So it's just like, they give you that stupid kiosk. I'm not using the kiosk. I'm not using your app. I'm going to order at the counter. Thank you. And that's one thing I will always say about Arby's. They don't have a kiosk. They don't want to. They're not trying to like outsource their freaking workers.
Yeah.
I hear they're pretty good to their workers. So I'm just saying, McDonald's is notoriously right up there with Walmart with the way that they treat their customers and how they make taxpayers pay for their employees. So it's, I don't know. I don't know. You, but I said go give Arby's a try. If you want to know who's keeping Arby's in business and why it's been in business for 60 years, go try it. And if you don't know, fun trivia fact, Arby's means a roast beef. It's like shorthand for a roast beef. And yes, that logo is a cowboy hat.
Yeah, Arby's, RB.
I didn't know that until I was like 13. It's like, who knows a short order cook? Like, I don't.
Oh my God. Did you ever eat it? Oh God, remember? Did you ever eat at Rax back in the day?
No, I don't think we had
RAX. It was another like, it was kind of like, the Burger King to their to Arby's McDonald's. Yeah.
Oh.
They had roast beef and stuff too, but.
You know who I used to get mixed up, and despite them not having roast beef, Hardee's and Arby's. For some reason, in my little, like, 6-year-old brain, I would like, let's go to Hardee's. And my mom was like, do you mean Arby's? I think you mean Arby's. I'm like, yes.
I saw a meme the other day. It was like, yeah, nothing will ever compete with back in the 90s when you'd eat in a Wendy's double in, like, one of those little sunrooms they had on the side there.
Yellow freaking Frosty cup, yes. Kids don't know. Kids today don't know.
Mm-hmm.
You'll never know how good fast food actually was, like before they started putting even more weird shit in your.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
On that note, though, that was our dinner and a movie.
Yes.
We'll probably do it one more time before the end of summer, if not a few more times. Suggest some movies that you want to hear us review, especially if they have an anniversary this year.
I was going to say, or best of all, if you want more dinner and movies, send us money, send us coupons.
Or tag Arby's and tell them to sponsor us, whatever.
I demand Ray does one of these episodes. Tell us how good the kangaroo is.
You know,
he told me
not kangaroo, but emu burgers are pretty good.
Oh, he told me he's eating kangaroo. He literally told me.
Yeah, they make kangaroo burgers.
Yeah.
There's a restaurant actually, in Tampa that serves kangaroo burgers.
Really?
They serve bison burger. They like exotic burger meat, basically.
Well, yeah, I knew
they have ostrich, emu, bison.
I knew they were
kangaroo.
I knew they were eating gator down there, but I didn't know that.
Venison. Yeah, they have a lot of it. I don't know if I mean, kangaroos are dicks, so, you know. They're the dude bros of the animal planet down there, bro.
That's true.
Like, it wouldn't be Planet of the Apes, it'd be Planet of the Kangaroos if it was taking place in Australia.
We'll think about it. They walk around all this when they got like that building.
They'll try to drown you.
They're born with a fanny pack. Come on.
They're born with a fanny pack and an 8-pack. You know what I mean?
Talking about 1991.
If you ever come down to Florida, Phil, you will have to have gator nuts.
Okay.
They're not that bad. They literally are not that bad. They taste like chicken. I think it was chicken, if I'm going to be honest.
I mean, it probably just tastes the same. Probably was it a little more chewy?
It's deep fried, bud. Deep fried.
Okay.
Everything tastes good.
Yeah.
Deep fried with some hot sauce. I think Daniel will be down for it.
I think I could eat a shoe if it was deep fried.
You know, the only thing I hate deep fried are Oreos. Like, what are you doing?
I don't think I've had a deep fried Oreo. Yeah. You know what? No.
You don't have a good state there if you've never had a deep fried Oreo. There, I said it.
No, you want to modify an Oreo to make it better? Covered in chocolate.
It's perfect the way it is.
Oh, you're
I don't even like double stuffed Oreos. Hey, I like the original formula, aka Hydrox cookies, are the best.
I don't do Twinkies or toaster strudels, so.
I'm saying, Oreo is one of those perfect little things.
All right, so yeah, we don't have anything on the schedule for next week yet, so
it'll be a surprise for all of us.
When we go to put it up the schedule, we'll be like, hey, we need an idea. Unless, again, people please send in suggestions, food, movies, any pop culture you want to hear us discuss. Oh, did you see what I sent you today? Harley Quinn, when Harley Quinn's coming back?
Yeah.
Yeah, coming back soon. When was that? November, kids. Harley Quinn season 5.
Right in time for Gobble Gobble season.
Oh, nice. Yes. Why do I feel like it's always Gobble Gobble season here?
Gobble
it's
Gobble.
You're friends with Ray Ray.
That's true.
Gobble Gobble.
Yes. One of the other hosts of Capes and Lunatics International. What?
What are we doing something for September?
Well, we have some Unlimited Justice down. You know what? That's what I was going to say to you. if we want to
we could do Clerks or Mom.
Well, I was going to say, if we want to do one of his movies, yeah, we could do the rest of the month, do Unlimited Justice, and then do one of his movies, yeah.
Yeah. We won't do Dogma. Sorry to spoil it. I don't want to talk about the movie. It's a little too controversial.
All right, we'll figure it out. Or unless you want to suggest a Kevin Smith movie for us to cover, kids.
Tell them Mallrats, kids. The best one.
Oh, well, yeah, of course.
Sorry, Clerks fans, you can suck it.
Oh, my Lord.
Excelsior.
All right, so send us your thoughts. Email us, CapesandLunatics@gmail.com. Damn it, you didn't let me do Salty and Petty.
Well, go ahead. It's not even up there.
Hey-oh. I can get it up. Shut up. Shut up, you. Give me 2 seconds. But yeah, again, send in any suggestions you have, kids. Yeah, Kevin Smith. Yeah, I think Mallrats is the way to go. It's more on brand for us.
Yeah. Text, voicemail, email, we'll take it all. Just send in.
Hey-oh! Lilith will take it all, kids. All right, so, yes.
Phil will take it all.
Happily. All right. As long as you pay. All right, so
What a slut!
Hey, no slut shaming here. All right. Send us your thoughts. Email saltyandpetty69@gmail.com or call the voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. That might have to be a birthday or Christmas present for you. Just like a big superhero logo in the middle, but just like there's a 69 in there. Like the Superman triangle, which is like a 69 in there or something.
Perfect.
Boy, that'll get you attention on the street. All right, so
Don't forget to give Justin a 421. Agents of Smash.
I'll just send you both a 69 and a 421. Then we have to all meet up so I can get a picture of both of you in the same shirt. All right. So, and you can always find all things Salty and Petty and Capes and Lunatics, episodes, social media, merchandise, Capes and Lunatics shirts, like this cool Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks shirt. The new stuff's up there, the classic stuff's up there, and of course, Brutal Master over here demands that you rain random money on us through the Cash App link.
Make it rain.
Yes, please, don't make us be that girl dancing on the pole. You know.
Sounds like you want to.
Or, shh. Again, the money's right. My knockers can't be frosted if the money's right. So.
She looks like she was just working a stripper pole down at Divas.
And of course the Patreon, where Lilith and I give you at least one exclusive episode per month for our paying patrons. They call themselves the Patreon Elite. We call them the Inmates. So yes, the July episode was all about our road trip to HersheyCon, where we met such luminaries as D.G. Chichester, Mark Wade,
and Pow Pow himself.
Jim Shooter, and of course, well, we really didn't meet him, but the man who dressed like the Rocketeer. So subscribe there. And again, paying patrons, we'll pretty much talk whatever you want if you suggest. Again, money talks here, kids. Money talks. So you really want us to talk about something? Money talks. All right. So again, you can find everything. Well, you can find the Patreon at patreon.com/CapesandLunatics and everything at tubespace.ao/CapesandLunatics Podcast Network. That's tubespace.ao/Capes and Lunatics Podcast Network.
More vicious and brutal than ever.
All right, Grandma, where can the kids find you on the TikToks?
Yeah, I'm on a TikTok streak. It's probably going to end in a couple of weeks, so, friend me while you can and get some comments on your content at LoveHellfire69.
Either do the 6 or do the 9. Shut up and just lay there. Don't get fingered.
That's right, kid. Catch her on TikTok while you can. She's a very fickle pickle. And I can't find the drop.
It's true. Pickle.
Be gentle with me.
She's like, since when did I say that?
I need it bigger.
That's the only thing that would make that burger perfect. It was a little bit bigger.
More
meat.
In your mouth. More meat. More meat. Looks like I still had room in my mouth.
Total package.
Oh, can you imagine if we had our own restaurant? Oh my god, the total package burger.
Total package.
You don't want to know what it's duck penis burger. You don't.
Oh,
that's where the meat comes from.
Out of the gooch.
All right, thanks for joining us. Come on, Arby's, we did a good job this time. Come on, sponsorship, coupon, something. And again, if you're another chain that wants us to do our famous taste test, send us food, send us coupons, send us vouchers. And remake the Rocketeer. Good night.